So I have reached what I believe is the limit of my ability to be safe. I am at 3 mile mark. Theoretically speaking, it's another 1/8 of a mile to the waterfall. But it's 1/8 of a mile to the waterfall and then 1/8 of a mile back. Another thing is I am hiking for the very first time in hiking boots that are specifically designed for water. And one thing, while they work absolutely amazing, despite the fact that they are on the pricey side and worth every penny, they don't hold ankle in the way that all of my hiking boots I have ever had. These ones are imagine if you could have Adidas Commerce, like the from way back in the day. I guess they came back in style now. Okay, but you could make them water shoes and hiking shoes, right? And so the way these are kind of like that. And they shed water like you wouldn't believe it. I mean, it takes... Here, I'm going to show you. So this is made by a company called Astral. They're a top-of-the-line model. Very expensive, if you ask me. But if you look at them, right? So these over here, this is what you call like approach boot, right? Approach, because they're, made for the foot to kind of go like this. The problem is, in most normal boots, this up here is very stiff, or stiff enough to hold the ankle. This one doesn't hold ankle at all. And so what's happening is, in terms of like draining the water, this drains water through it. Like all of this is mesh, and also has like holes up here. And so within probably not even 20 seconds, once you get out of the water, I would say like 95% of water is gone out of them. Like that's how well they work. But the downside is, if you look, this is what I have to navigate, right? And so, this is probably the better section. But what's happening to the foot is that the foot is doing this number, right? And I am so not used to, which is probably a fault on my part. I have never had hiking boots that didn't hold the ankle. I know a lot of people swear by like regular sneakers type. I don't want to go off on a tangent about sneakers and hiking boots, but I'm just trying to provide context. Like my ankle isn't used to all this extra work, and for like abundance of caution, I'm starting to feel, mind you, it's on the same leg that's injured. I'm starting to feel that I'm probably nursing my injured knee from the other day a little bit more than I should, and my leg placement and my foot placement isn't where it normally would be. So I'm like, there's something in the ankle thing going on. Now it's possible also that my ankle got injured, because in fact I'd be shocked if it didn't. But the thing is, I was wearing hiking boots, that hold the ankle. So if there was something to do with the ankle, I wouldn't have known about it, because, well, there you have it. So, I'm gonna call it right here at 3 mile mark. The weird thing is, like, I'm not even disappointed. I've learned through hiking experiences that it's better to come home safe and hike another day than swallow your pride and just, you know what I mean. By the way, this wasn't really needed in the actual slot itself, but the thing is, from yesterday, my ears and my cheeks got sunburnt a little bit. I put this on a little bit too late for my liking. As I was going in the Day Canyon up, eventually I put it on, but not before I guess the damage was done. So coming into Mary Jane, there was a section that's relatively exposed to the sun, and I'm like, and then I just never took it off. And because I have to go back through that area again, I'm not even gonna bother taking it off. I'm just blessed that, like, temperature wise it is very nice by more standards this time of day, this time of year. Here's the weird thing. This trip is about learning a whole bunch of things about a whole bunch of things. So one of the things that I'm learning is that my investments are paying off. You know, like for example, my mini split in the motorhome. You have no idea what it's like to like be 98 degrees outside and you walk inside and it's 77. And the battery banks are full. I could probably crank it lower, but I keep my own house at 77, so 77 is a very familiar territory for me. I don't know what the crossover is, like before it starts, whatever, if you know what I mean. So from, here's another thing that I've noticed. Heading into this hike along 128, there's a whole bunch of campgrounds that are normally full. Guess what? A lot of these campgrounds are closed. I was like, what the hell is this? You can't even go and visit on your off season because they're closed. The Goose Campground, which I took a liking to, I think it had some sites, I don't know. I would love to stay there just for kicks and giggles, just to see what it's like. But getting a campsite there is like functionally impossible. Whatever. But yes, I'm gonna grab some food, do what I need to do. On the way back, my plan is to fly drone one more time. And then I managed to get myself into somewhat of a slot canyon. That was kind of cool. I took some pictures. I'll post them on, socials. And there's another one off to the side, so I need to peruse it on the way out. And then also hopefully fly the drone in the actual, narrow section like this. That would be kind of cool. And then I also need to stop one more time after that. And, yeah.